promoting love, if you still spitting and screaming and yelling into a camera, guys, love wins. Tell them that love wins. If you guys haven't figured that out yet. Okay, if you want to play chess, you know, love wins. Okay, so just keep that in mind with your next moves. All right? Just keep that in mind with your next move, that love wins. All right? Just remember that piece. Tell them. Love wins. What did they say? What it says saying, it said, until the power of love overcomes your love for power, will the world see peace. The power of love must overcome your love for power. Damn. Love wins, doesn't it? Unconditional love at that. All of us are love. That's the funny part. I just chose to make it the name because it had a lot to do with my daughter. But we're all love. I mean, truly. We're all love, so who cares? No, you guys gotta understand. You're gonna look crazy sometimes in a situation when you choose love, because chances are people aren't gonna understand it. People aren't gonna agree with you. You're gonna be the odd man out. You're gonna be the one person making that decision that no one else is gonna make, because very few people really operate from love. And when you know that, you don't use it against them. You realize, okay, probably everybody in this situation hurting each other is hurt. If you hurting me, it's because you hurt somewhere down the line. See, I'm not ignorant to that fact, so I just know that you're in your journey. And this is a message for everyone. You don't have time to be focused on anybody else other than yourself. Like, that's the key to relationships as well, is making sure that you're focused on you. You know, you don't want to be toxic, so the opposite of a toxic relationship, a healthy one, is one where each person looks at themselves. So, love wins. A person may make you feel like really bad for whatever you're saying. You have to be solid. You have to be confident in who you are. You have to be confident in your love, because hurt people will say things and do things to you to make you believe that you're really a bad person, or that you really ain't love, or that you really are something weak, or that you really are something that is unnecessary or just expendable. None of those things are true. Your love is very special. Your love is very necessary. But your love belongs to you. And that is something that you must become. And it's hard in a moment because people aren't going to get it. It's for you to do. For you. Make the loving decision. Don't make the decision to where you cut people off. You put people in boxes and you throw them away. Or you rank them in certain sequences to where they're not worthy. No. See, that's the beginning of hate. That's the beginning of separation. We want to keep love, guys. You know, I thought about it. A one world government sounds pretty fucking dope. If you really think about it, a one world government sounds pretty fucking dope. Imagine love. Imagine a world where it was just about what you liked to create, what you liked to do with your life, and what, you know, how you just like to live, you know, your life. And what if it wasn't about, you know, all the other bullshit? Like, what if we didn't have to vote for stuff? Like, what if it wasn't about that, and, you know, everybody was just in their purpose, in their bags? I know that's very far-fetched, but that's the world I one day want to live in. You know, a world of just love, where we all just can remove those little blockages that keep us from understanding other people. I see what the problems were in the past. I see what all the issues were. I see how love could not exist over where I was at with the tribe. You understand? We were always love. A lot of us are. All of us are, really, truly. And confidence in that. We lost confidence in it. And it's okay. Like, everybody Everybody wins because love wins. And everybody's love. Everybody is love at their true core. Once you remove all the traumas, once you remove all those little things that make us put each other in boxes and treat each other certain ways, you realize that we're all here kind of having like a group therapy session. Nobody has it all figured out. Nobody is the one almighty being. No. There's nobody like that. Nobody's ever going to be like that. That's not even how it works. We're all different pieces of the same one thing. Come here to bond with each other and connect with each other, to understand each other, not judge each other, not fix and correct each other. We're not even here to fix and correct this world. We're just here to fix and correct ourselves and evolve our consciousness. Everything else will fall into place after that. We evolve our consciousness through love. You can talk your head off. You can speak all the sciences you want. The sciences are not hard to grasp. The sciences and all knowledge and information and cool little facts that you could use as power, everybody has that in their DNA already. Everybody already has that embedded in them. Can't nobody give you knowledge. Can't nobody teach you information at all. But something that can be shared new is an experience of love, is an experience, a shared, valued, cherished moment of a high vibration, of understanding, of depth. Love is something that we're here to do, and love is something that we're here to embrace for sure. Love is not just simple mathematics and numbers. Love is a 369. Love is that invisible thing, this experience that you share with a person. For those of you who've experienced it, you know what I'm talking about. We're here to share that with each other. We're here to bond our fields, to harmonize our fields, and to raise a vibration of humanity, to raise a vibration of the world together. That's what we're here for. All of this hate, all the yelling and screaming, the fuck yous, negative affirmations, none of that is necessary. You see, none of that is necessary. None of it is. At the end of the day, all we need to do is accept ourselves and love ourselves and remind ourselves of how much we deserve to follow our purpose and to fulfill our best version of ourselves, to fulfill that, to realize that, and everything that comes with that. We deserve that. Each and every person here deserves that. To know what it feels like to achieve their highest calling. Look. Purpose is all I want people to have. When I do the readings, that's what we talk about. Anyone who's done a reading with me knows that there is something more to just me being a disciple of the Most High Chief. I'm not that. I'm so much more than that. And it's funny, the whole world is trying to get me to understand that I'm so much more than that. My calling is for unconditional love. You see, my calling could not exist there. And I spent many years there. And now I'm in a position to where I have to do readings for cash apps and things like that. And it's weird. I don't have to do that. But it's in a weird position. I can't even open a bank account. I bet you guys didn't know that. I bet you guys didn't know I couldn't even open a bank account now because of my history with the tribe. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm forced to live life a certain type of way, and I have to deal with the consequences of what I did. And I'm allowed to talk about my life in this aspect. This is just real shit. It's going to be like this for a long time. You guys are going to see me on this fucking phone for a minute. You guys are going to see me online in your lives for a very long time. I'm just now getting here. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Soular. Some people call me Love. I gotta alchemize all this shit. And I gotta show you guys who I am through my art and through all these other different things. But you have to understand one thing, that my love is allowed to exist and I'm allowed to live my life to the fullest capacity. You see what I'm saying? There's spells that was casted and things that happened that needed to happen. For me to be who I am today, for us all to be in the position we're in today. Can't change a thing, right? I thought Cash App, it is, but it's not like nothing I can operate my credit off of. My credit is beautiful. I have amazing credit. Can't even use it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't complaining. I'm just letting you know. I'm forced to work with my life in a certain way, and I'm being very humble. I'm being very cool. Everything's real sweet. But the more I see shit, the more I'm starting to realize, like, yo, focus on yourself. Like, what is this shit? This shit is getting weird. Yo, everybody needs to just be, like, worried about themselves. Like, I know I'm saying that to everyone else, but I'm telling us as a collective that if we could all collectively, like, work on ourselves individually in our purpose, not in other people's purposes, but in your purpose. You know what I'm saying? If we can just get to that point to where we're embodying our souls, we've taken our souls back, we've owned our souls, we've reclaimed our beings, we've reclaimed our souls in our lives a little bit, and we get back on our purpose. You know what I'm saying? Can we just start to accept other people in our purpose and start to come together and do dope stuff? Like, that's the real vision. All this, I don't know what this shit is about, man. Like, I could break down the way that you would go about having a tribe. I could break down, you know, the way that humanity should function and this and that. At the end of the day, none of it is possible until you're able to tap into this highest vibration of love, this unconditional love, until you can really become that. This is that next level shit. This is that 12th house. This is outside that 11th house. We ain't talking about facts no more. We ain't trying to figure it out no more. We got the internet. We know it. It's in our DNA. We know all information. We know all knowledge. It's time to now embody and go into the 12th house and become that field and actually make the shift. This is what I'm excited for. This is why I put the serpent everywhere. The dragon. We're here to actually make that shift. You know, some people will say this is the worst time to be alive. Some people will say this is the best time to be alive. I'll say it's the best time to be alive because you see the worst of the worst and the best of the best. And we get to be the shift in between. We get to experience that heart breaking open into love. Each and every person in here gets to experience that. You are allowed to live in heaven every day. You are allowed to live in the best version of yourself every day. Every single day. Your days are allowed to progressively get better and better and better, like a snowball, for infinitely, forever. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to give that to yourself. But only love would open you to that possibility. Anything but love will take you away from that possibility of what you can do, of what you can be. Look, I can do a reading with you, and we can go into purpose, and we can see what's in alignment, what's not in purpose. What you're going to realize is I'm going to say things to you that you needed to hear. I'm going to say things, all these different things about who you already are. And the whole spiritual journey is about embracing who you already are. By yourself, without anyone else. Fully, completely. And then integrating into the world. You see, the story of the alchemist was he came all the way back to where he started from. But after he realized all the shit that he didn't need, he came back to exactly where he started from. Himself. And he realized that just being himself and appreciating what he had, those were his gifts. Those are your riches. That's how you generate the love in your life. By tapping into your purpose. By tapping into your heart space first. This is why we're pushing that Leo Lotus shit, because it's the Leo aspect is to embody your heart, to follow your heart, to tap into your true ego, who you truly are, own that, and never let anybody else own that. You already know what it was like. Yeah, so people like who wouldn't want a reading, I don't care, you don't need one. Like, there's people, you know what, and here's a funny part, right? Is that there's people who have hit me up and said, hey, can you help me? But I don't want to do astrology. I'll be like, fine, cool, let's talk. And we talk. And because I'm still love, I don't need to give it to you through science. We can literally just go through life and be like, well, let's look at this and that. Hey, bro, I don't know, something's telling me that you should do this and that. You know what? Yeah, I ain't going to do nothing but confirm you on your path to your own heart. You don't need me. You don't need anyone. Nobody needs a reading. Nobody needs a science. Nobody needs any of that. Everybody just needs to be tapped into their heart. That's what it's all for. At the end of the day, that's what you're doing when you're tapping into nature. You're breathing, tapping in, becoming one with your being. When you tap into your heart space, truly, there is a science to that. That's the only way you can go into the spirit realm, because your heart space generates an electromagnetic field. This is the invisible realm that you're existing in, that you can't even see you exist in. It's your light, it's your aura, it's your energy, it's your vibe. Tapping into your heart space, being in your purpose, being a success to yourself, accepting nothing but the best, denying things that you don't need, that don't make you happy. This is all you being love. And people around you feel that same love. You can't fake it. Why is it you're concerned? Yeah, no, so I don't have to do that. We could literally just talk through it and just make the decisions that are in alignment with the heart. I could just ask you certain questions. I won't be nothing but a counselor, but guess what? Some people need that. It's helpful for some people. It's helpful for some people. But nobody needs a teacher. Nobody needs a guy. Nobody needs that. You have all information within you. You don't need to seek information like that. You just need to tap into your own self, your own heart. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you need is going to come to you. All the information you need, all the knowledge that you need in your lifetime will come to you. You're not here to understand every little tiny piece of information. You already are everything. That's fine, okay? Now you're here to experience the beauty and the depths of the game. You're here to enjoy this life. King Solomon will tell you, after he asked God for all the wisdom, after he got control of all the demons, after he got control of all the angels, after he was the All-Father, after he was the All-God, after he did all of that, what was left? Nothing. It's already been done. It was pointless. Ain't nothing to do but enjoy your life. Be merry and enjoy your life. So why go into a pursuit of knowledge? It's the same way as pursuing money. You guys, pursue yourself. Pursue your hearts. Listen to your hearts for a minute. I promise you, all of your answers are right there in that heartbeat. When you sit there quiet, sit there with yourself, I promise you, all those answers are right there in that heartbeat. And that's what the Leo Lotus is all about. It's about you tapping into your heart space, opening your heart space, and that taking you to your enlightenment. That taking you to your enlightenment. That taking you to your nirvana. Everybody is allowed to achieve nirvana in this day and age. The technology is advancing like this. It's not going like this no more. It's not doing this. Now it's going like this. Many people are allowed to activate this nirvana. A lot of people will be able to tap into this heaven state in this lifetime. Rightfully so. This is the age. It's the shift. It is the dawning of the golden age. It is the dawning. It is a solar dawn. You are allowed to tap into your heart. You are allowed to unlock your pineal gland, your imagination, through love. The easiest way is to open up all your channels, all your chakras, which is complete absolute love, to be completely open. No blockages, no limitations, no exceptions. Open. That's love. Once you can do that and you can allow energy to flow, when you use your imagination, your pineal gland, the lotus will have been bloomed. And it will be functional. And you will find yourself as somewhat of a wizard in your reality. You'll find your days getting better and better and better. You'll find yourself in your own little heaven. You're allowed to have progressively better and better days, day by day, forever. You're allowed to do that. If nobody gave you permission, I'm giving you permission. If nobody gave you permission to be the best at what it is that you want to do, here, I am giving you permission that is possible. But only thing I want you to do is to tap into your heart space and tap into your true purpose and be prideful of that. Put the lion on that. Put the lion in who you are and your purpose, and that nobody take that away from you. No matter how toxic they may be, no matter how much they may refuse to look at themselves, regardless of the severity. Some people will point the finger at you until they in the grave. That's not on you. It's your choice to love. It's your decision to love. And you following your purpose overflows your cup. You fill yourself up, overflow your cup, and then the people who want to be around you, the people who are supposed to be around you in your purpose, they'll be there to pick up your droplets. And I promise you, they overflowing on their own stuff too. And the networks just grows and everybody is just filling each other up. That's how it's supposed to be. Everybody in their purpose, just giving from their heart, filling each other up, because we fill ourselves up. And when you open up this channel to love, and you can unlock that pineal gland, you unlock this nirvana that everybody is allowed access to in this golden age, through the simple understanding of the heart of love, which is what I'm going to show you through action, through my life, not through teaching, not through science. I can teach you all the sciences, inwards, backwards, outside, inside. It's there, but it's in your DNA already. I don't need to teach you science anymore. We need to talk about ethics. We need to talk about love. We need to talk about these blockages. We need to talk about opening the chakras. We need to talk about eating properly, the Virgo and the Pisces side of it. Eating properly, being in the right vessel, being open physically, biologically, chemically, as well as also being open spiritually, with no blockages, spiritually open to understanding different ideas, different points of views, mutable water, mutable earth, an open channel, a flow, mutable fire, Sagittarius, mutable air, Gemini. We should be able to communicate and teach each other and share this culture and perpetuate this culture. If you don't believe in astrology, that's fine, but the universe is broken down through this as a language. It's a language to speak. You can say I don't believe in astrology, but that's like saying I don't believe in Spanish. Doesn't make any sense. That's what you sound like. It's just another way of speaking and understanding the universe. You can speak numbers. I can speak 2, 3, 4, 5s, 1, 8, 7s, and 3, 7, 6.42s, 3, 1, 4s. We could do that all day. But there's no point in doing that. So I'm speaking in a language that a lot of people can meet on a common ground. So you can throw astrology away if you want. It's just another language. When I read to you your astrology, when I read to you your purpose through astrology, I'm only reading your energies that are in a book of you in a language that you don't understand yet. Until you can understand the language for yourself, I'm just reading it out loud to you. It's about you. It's not about me. It's your shit. I'm reading you. I'm just reading it out loud. I'm not judging you. You have to tell me who you are. I don't know your life. But this is what the energy says it's doing. And I'm just going to read it out loud, okay? Sun square Mars. Okay. Moon quincunx Neptune. Oh yeah, this is going to be a major fucking problem for you. You should really look at it. You're welcome. Are you still... No. See, the thing is, you guys don't even understand what pushing 3 is. I could actually teach you the very truth of what 3 is. 3, 6, 9, 12. I can teach you the very truth of this. I can recreate Roman numerals. I can recreate an alphabet. I can make 12. I can make 12 models of dimensions through the numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 6, 9. I can make all. Come on, don't play with me. They don't even know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? We know because it's all in us. You understand what I'm saying? But the development of that and the fulfillment of that, I have that. I know that. And I can do that. And no one's even on that right now. And there's no point to even be on that right now. Only thing that you need to understand about that Hadu energy, or the serpent energy, the true dragon, is that it's a one other 180. All it is doing is the only understanding you need to have of 3 and 3, 6, 9 right now, until you develop the rest from yourself, is that you're living in 180 of reality, right? The firmament, the dome. The other 180, the inner earth, is simply the imagination. It's the subconscious mind. It's the subconscious realm. Once we learn to activate the imagination again, you can start to live a full 360 life. A lot of us are only living half of our life because we're not tapped into the dream realm and or the subconscious mind, which is the 180, aka the spirit realm. Okay, that's what the 369 goes into. It's a spiral, and it's a yin-yang. It's a completion. It's about being subconscious in the conscious reality and conscious in the subconscious reality. This is what the serpent is about. It's about complete balance and harmony throughout in the fusion of consciousness with subconsciousness, with regular energy, with primal energy. Like, I don't know how else. I mean, there's so many ways. They call it prana, ki, the kundalini. There's so many different things that it's called. At the end of the day, it's simply self-mastery. All right? We're not going to... If we go into this knowledge, I can go into this knowledge very easily. And this fulfills and unveils many things of the universe. But the only thing you need to understand is that it is the other 180 of reality. This is 369 is meant to help you understand the other 180 of reality so that you can navigate your God mind as well. And free will, it begins to exist. Instead of you living in a predetermined reality, you begin to experience free will. Once you choose to be the cause rather than the effect. Yes, it is possible to pivot your point of view. You are allowed to be the cause rather than the effect of your reality. Yes, you are, but you must live a 360 life. I'm going to be bringing the science to y'all later. The knowledge of the three isn't even present in the teachings yet. I'm the only one who seems to really be talking about it or knowing about it. But guess what? I'm not the first. Many people have talked about this and known about this for ages. None of this information is new because it's in us. So we just need to share and love and build and love with everything. We need to stop fighting each other. Learn how to get that Gemini Sagittarius energy going where we can communicate and teach each other from a mutable standpoint. Where if you're going to be a teacher, you better be able to be a damn good student. If you can be a damn good student, you better be a damn good teacher at the same time. And have respect for each and every person. That's the only way all of us are going to evolve. So I choose love. Love wins. And you will see in the end how love wins because humanity is going to evolve. You guys will be the proof in the pudding. Because humanity will experience, in the end, love wins. Soular said love wins. And he really pushed that shit, didn't he? Yeah, he did. And in the end, guess what happens? Love wins. Nah, I don't even know about none of that stuff, y'all. At the end of the day, what I do know about it is that there shouldn't be that much focus on me and my life. I should be able to live my beautiful life with my beautiful wife. I should be able to live my beautiful life with Lotus very beautifully. It's love and Lotus. We should be able to do whatever we want to do. We should be able to live our lives free, regardless of whatever, whoever he was. That doesn't even have to exist in my reality. To be honest with you, I done gave it so much energy already. I owe it nothing. I owe it nothing. At this point, I'm allowed to live my life. I'm allowed to do what I want to do. I'm allowed to be with who I want to be with. You cannot curse or hex my relationship. You cannot curse or hex love. Come on, I'm love, bruh. I'm a wizard. I'm a real magician. We're doing real magic. You know, real magic is done and it always succeeds any dark magic. So magic is knowledge, right? Magic is knowing, the ability to move things with the mind, right? Magnetic magic, magnetism with your heart space, with your feelings, with your mind, with your self-control. Any type of manipulation is magic, right? There's dark magic where you have information and you have knowledge and you use it as witchcraft to manipulate and steal souls from people. That is evil, and that always loses to love. Love is more like godly abilities. It's not like witchcraft or sorcery or like a wizard. It's really more like the painter of reality. You see, love is really like the end all be all. You see, love, it is magic. It is the source of magic itself. You see what I'm saying? Dark magic is a piece of love. Light magic would be a piece of love. You see, love is all of it. Love is all of it. Love wins. And the understanding and the accepting of all of it wins. You see, you can't use this stuff to manipulate and hurt people because it's always going to be a lower level. If you ever do that for power, if you use magic for power, you're gonna feel that wrath. I swear to you, if you use love, if you use magic for power, if you manipulate love and magic for power, you will feel that wrath. But if it's the power of love that you wield, it's a whole nother ball game. You see, there's no faking the power of love. There's no one I can turn away. There's no one who I could hurt or harm. And people who know me know me. People who know, they know I'm legit. You say I'm all talk, but you'll see me take a hit. Because I know that the person giving to me doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. A lot of people like y'all. A lot of people know my heart. A lot of people know what's up, know what's real. A lot of people know that the love over here is very real. I struggle to express it in different ways, but this is going to be our journey. And I'm going to continue to share my life and to share my love. And you guys are going to see greatness. And you guys are going to be like, how's he doing that shit? Same way I told you, nigga. Find your purpose. Nigga, become your purpose. You become your purpose, you become love. There's a new reading I'm going to start doing for people. I'm going to find you your galactic signature. For the people who are into that type of shit, I could find you your galactic signature and what your soul contract was when you came into this realm and what it is that you're here to fulfill. I could do that for you. You don't have to believe in it. You don't even have to do it, because you're going to have to do it anyway. Inevitably, you're going to fall into that as the more you tap into your heart space. But me giving you these readings and me reading these sciences, these astrologies to you and these things to you, it's like giving you a map and a compass, like, and updating it for you. Like, it's like being a GPS. You don't need it, but it's sure damn helpful. I mean, you can still get there, but I mean, it's really helpful to have like a map and a compass and like GPS on the way. I got that for you. I can get that to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm useful for. A couple other shit. Yeah. You step into your purpose. You step into love. You instantly awaken. And everybody can reach nirvana in this lifetime by tapping into their purpose, by listening to their hearts and tapping into their hearts. I know it sounds easier said than done, because there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done, because when you open up your heart, truly your heart chakra, there's a lot of dirty shit in there that will have to come out, and you're going to have to touch it, and you're going to have to look at it, and you're going to have to smell it, and it's going to have to get out of there, and when you're going to have to crack it open, and it's there, and a lot of people don't even want to have to like deal with that, so they don't even want to crack it open, but you know it's there, and when you do it, you're going to realize it's not even that bad. I promise you. Love is way better. Like, if you're tired of your life spiraling in a downward direction, it's probably because of your frequency. If your life has been moving in an upward direction, it's probably because of your frequency. And I promise you that if you're yelling and screaming on a camera at an angry, or an anger, or to anybody in your life, in your reality, or if you're hitting people, smacking people, and it's getting to this point to you, to where you don't know yourself, you're changing your name, you gotta understand, this is dangerous. This is actually getting dangerous at that point. No, you don't want your vibration to be there, because look at where that's going to take you. Raise your vibration to love. Make a decision that is compassionate of everybody. Yeah, that's what I said. Compassionate. Think about the people around you and think about the people you're going to affect. Yeah. Try to make that decision. Try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Try to make sure that you're making the right moves for your purpose and you're not impeding other people's purpose. You shouldn't even want help from people who are helping you outside of their purpose. That's so evil, to want help from people who are helping you from means outside of their purpose. You shouldn't want even help from somebody who's in their purpose, until they're all the way in their purpose. You should only want to put people in the purpose. The only people who are around me, they better be in their purpose. Because if not, they could never love me, because they will never love themselves, because they're not in their purpose. They have no way that they could fully awaken. Everybody's allowed to reach nirvana in this lifetime. Everybody's allowed to reach that awakening. It comes through tapping into your heart, breaking open that heart space, listening to yourself, being honest and real with yourself, doing light and shadow work, right? Doing light and shadow work, which means being kind to your reality and making changes in your reality, as well as being honest with your traumas and going introspective and being real and cleaning up house in your mind and your subconscious. That's light and shadow work. Simple as that. It's not light, it's scary or none of that. It's just being honest with yourself and bringing out real stuff like with yourself. You got to sit with yourself. You got to go to the beach and look off into the distance and cry and shit like that. That's shadow work. That's what shadow work is. It's okay. Light work is being there for somebody in the process of them doing it. Light work is setting up the vibes and playing the right music around you. You got to do all of it, right? So that you can tap into this feeling a little bit easier. But at the end of the day, all it is listening to your heart. I listen to Skipper the Flipper. I listen to Lil Tracy. I listen to Trippie Redd and D Savage. I'm different. Like, don't freaking, like, I'm different. But when I listen to this music, I hear it as inspiration. I hear it as affirmations. You see what I'm saying? I'm listening to it from love, and it's vibrating me into a place where I want to be. We don't care what they think. What is how I don't care what they think. We got racks up in the bank. In the studio, we're sipping on drink. I would love to be doing that right now. Yeah, I want racks in the bank. I want to be in the studio sipping on drink. Hell yeah, that's in my purpose. Fuck yeah, I'm listening to D Savage and Trippie Redd tonight. I don't care. You see what I'm saying? That's okay. Everybody got to just be in their purpose. Like, whatever it is do to be in your purpose, do it. By all means, do it. You're good. By all means, do it. You see what I'm saying? once you're in your purpose, once you're in your vibe, and you're vibrating at that level, those are the moments where you can really go into yourself and really easily do a lot of shadow work, a lot of things like that with yourself. Those are the moments where you really can start to tap into that lotus, that imagination. We got to get used to waking up our pineal glands so that we can operate the other 180. Now you guys got me wanting to teach about the 3. Now you guys really got me wanting to teach you about the 3, which is a conscious journey. It is a conscious journey through the 12th house, through the Pisces energy, the end of the cycle. I can show you. It's called psychonautical travel. Ask Juju, ask some of the guys from way back. I've been talking about this for a very long time, before any 3 gods or any of those things ever existed. I've been on this. I've been on this for a minute. Psychonautical travel. I am the Gemini 12. I am the 312. I'm the 33. Don't talk to me about no 3 god shit. My whole chart is 369 degrees. My whole chart is 3, 6, 9, 12 placements. Don't play with me. I have 9 exaltations and rulership placements. Primarily trines. 2 grand water fire trines. Don't play with me. I'm like a whole like high tier Pokemon. I'm like a whole SSSR rare card, nigga. I am not your average soul, okay? Check my rap sheet. I'm like a freaking ultra rare legendary holographic Pokemon. I'm different. Not the glitter. Yeah, motherfucking, you know what I'm talking about. I'm laminated. I'm playing. Laminated. Hey, man. Yeah, I'm here. I just want to play like music and shit like that. Who want to come in here? Oh boy, I don't know if I want that type of smoke in here. You guys want some real smoke. So you come in here with "This Is Sad." See, that's the vibe we not on. That's the vibe we not on. We sad is the vibe we not on. That's the vibe we not on. I might not save, so I hope y'all saved it.